What is going on, everybody? I know it's been a while since I've done some commentary, um, but I wanted to explain something. I made the final part before I got the platinum on Skull and Bones. There's only two trophies that I have left, and that's sail a million meters and collect 10,000 jute. So no one wants to watch that. I know I don't. I don't even want to do it. So I didn't want to make a 2 or 3 more hour long videos of just me randomly sailing around and collecting and harvesting jutes. So what I figured I would do is kind of do this as like a bonus video to it. Also a trophy guide on the fastest way that I have found to harvest jute. Now, before we get started, I want to at least just run through a couple things with everybody. You want to make sure, you want to go over here to St. Anne, and then go over here to the carpenter. And you want to make sure, let me see, I believe it's the sickle. Yep, allows harvesting of fiber of plant. So you want to make sure you upgrade this as much as possible before doing this. Preferably, if I was you, I would wait until the end of the game when you have all these upgraded. As you can see, max quantity reach, so I already have all the sickle upgrades. Now, once you have the sickle upgrades, you can also also to the carpenter, and you can go over to utility furniture, down to miscellaneous, and you can build this. Now, if you don't have this, this ensures better yields from harvesting, but it's just a furniture you put on your ship. So, real simple. If you do not have that blueprint, what you're going to do is you're going to want to go over here to Sacred Tree, and there is a person there, this Savage Warrior or something like that. You'll see her, it's a store, and she will have that blueprint to buy. Now, once you buy that, then you can come back over here to St. Anne's, go to the carpenter, and you can craft it, and so on and so forth. So once you have that, now what we're going to do, so what I figured I would do is I would just kind of show you the circle I take, and then I'm going to leave it at that, and I will make sure that I will, put the trophy videos up for you. So what I'm doing is I went to one of my smaller ships. I chose the blaster. You guys can do whatever you want. I mean, I can do it with my level 12, schooner, but it's just hard to, maneuver a big ship through these islands that I'm going to show you. So we're going to stick with this. And if you go up here to ship loadout, furniture, just make sure this tool smithy 1. Now, if you find, I have not found tool smithy 2 or 3 or anything. So if you guys find it, absolutely put it on. This will make this a little faster, not by a whole lot. So I don't want, but it does make it a little faster. So I'm going to show you real quick the path I take. I just go around St. Anne. And just collect as much as I possibly can. So what we're going to do is as soon as we get control of our ship, we're going to head over to the right here. And we're looking for jute, which is, on these islands. Now, for those, just in case, real quick, if anybody does not know this, if you hit your touchpad, you go over to your codex, you go down to raw materials and say jute, for instance. As you can see, you can hit X and you can add it to your journal. So then when you go over to your map, it's going to show you, bing, yep, all these right here are jute. So any material that you guys may need, that's just a handy little thing I wanted to touch base on. So right from the start of leaving St. Anne, I'm going to hit this island, and then there's another little one over behind here. Now this is going to have mostly jute, but it's also going to have coconuts, which you don't need that for a trophy. I mean, you do need to cook something 15 times, but that's not here nor there. So what you're going to do is just kind of, you can go slow, you can go fast, however fast your finger is. And then right here, hold triangle, harvest jute. So just, that's depleted, so that means someone else was already here doing it. So we're just going to keep going. And then I go all the way around all 3 islands. As you can see, look right here, there's even more. Now, if it's depleted, that means either yourself or someone has recently been here, but I'm going to show you a little trick that has worked for me. All right, so now this island is done. So we're gonna go right back in here. Now this is boring, extremely boring. If you're boosting this, farming this, whatever, however you want to word it. Which is why I didn't want to show you guys. That's the whole point of this video, was just to show you the last 2 trophies that I'm working on. And as you know, I always pop up my platinum videos in the playlist after, you know, so you guys have confirmation that I did indeed platinum it. I try to do some trophy guides. Most of this list is pretty easy. If you guys have watched the rest of my videos for this, I've had a buddy, Savage Opress. As you guys know, I'm Savage Jamal. We're kind of been buddies for a long time, so we kind of did a name similar. Anyways, I had his help for, you know, a lot of it. He showed me where some fast travel stuff was, kind of like boosting stuff. Yeah, but I did do majority of the story and majority, you know, of the trophies, you know, all by myself. This game is really fun. I think it's really underrated. It does have some things about it that I'm not a huge fan of, but I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, which there will be Assassin's Creed footage up here soon, within the next few months. But me and him are huge Black Flag fans, which caught our eye to this game, you know, from the beginning. But yeah, you just want to, then these islands right here, you kind of just want to sail slowly around them, you know, kind of do like a figure 8 setting so you don't have to keep turning around. This side doesn't have that much, but you just kind of want to just go around all these islands. Now, looting jute does not count for this trophy, for the trophy that I'm missing. You have to harvest it, which is the whole triangle. It has to be the harvest. So right there, you can just hold triangle. You don't have to keep letting go or anything like that. You can just keep holding triangle as you're running around the circle. Now, if it's not a hold, you have to tap it, which you've seen a few times. So I'm still holding triangle as I'm going around. And as you can see on the right, I'm getting about 14 jute a time here. But what it says right there, loot, you have to tap it. And if you don't tap it fast enough, you'll sail past the jute that you want to collect. But it's, I think there's no more around this. No. Okay. So now that we've done those 6 islands, you know, we did, you know, these 2 islands over here, these 3 islands. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, follow this path all the way down. There will be some jute right here. And then as we come down, there's a bunch of jute in here. So this is making our way back up to St. Anne. We started here, working our way around, and we're going to come back up through here. So what I like to do is I normally like, you know, throw a marker right there, just so I know where the turn is. But then this right here, like right there, that green thing right there, that's jute. So what we're going to do is we're going to speed up a little bit. You know, the speeding up and slowing down in this game is a little delayed. But anyways, we're going to just kind of keep on this thing here. We're going to harvest this jute. And then I believe there's going to be another few spots right over here around the bend. I mean, coconut, that's not what I'm after, but I will take it. This is definitely one of those games where you want to take everything. And if there's anybody out there watching my Skull and Bones videos and having a little trouble understanding exactly what to do or how things work in the game, it was a little confusing to me as well at first, but I had my buddy, Savage Opress. He kind of has already platinumed this game and kind of answered all the questions I have. So if anybody has any questions or wants a specific trophy guide or wants anything like that, please leave a comment in any of the videos and ask what you need, and I will do my best to, you know, deliver that. But there's nothing going to be here on this home stretch here. Unfortunately, we're going to run into a little bog iron down here, and we won't get back to the jute until a little bit over here. Now, the reason I told you to put the tool smithy on is because you get that little bit extra. I think I was getting around 11 or 12 per harvest, but with that tool smithy on, I'm getting about 14 now. Which, yeah, it only sounds like, you know, in between 2 and 3 of a difference, but hey, when you're trying to build up to 10,000, you know, every extra 1 counts, you know. So, but we're getting to the end of this now. This will be the last little bit of jute that we are going to grab on this circle journey. Now, there's jute on both sides of this. So what I like to do, you're going to see, I'm going to hit this left side up first, kind of hug the wall as you can see, and I'm just going to wait. There it is. So we're going to grab all this jute. Absolutely. Gobble, gobble, gobble. And I go to about here because sometimes, some random time, I'll have one right there. But as you can see, this green leaf right here, that's the jute. So we're going to go down this now. This originally was the right side. So just kind of, you know, you can go as fast as you want, but like I said, you got to be quick if it's a loot instead of a harvest. That was coconut, so I'm not too worried about that. So it looks like someone came in here and grabbed this side. Unless I grabbed it and I was grabbing double the amount. I wasn't paying attention to the side. But anyways, then I'm just going to come out here, turn around. All right, now we're going to go back to St. Anne. When you, there's not really a timer, at least that I could research or ask people who have played the game. There's not a real time limit. I would imagine it's a couple minutes before things come back. But what I found out, and I'm going to show you guys when I get up here, if you dock your ship here at St. Anne's, and then immediately go back out to your ship and do that circle again, they should be there. There has been a couple times doing the circle where the beginning ones weren't there yet, but if you come back here to St. Anne and you wait 30 seconds to, a couple minutes, and then set sail again, all that will be back again. This video was not intended on a trophy guide, but I'm kind of doing 2 in 1 here. It was to explain that I'm not going to be recording the last 3-4 hours of this platinum journey, because that's all I'm going to be doing. What you guys just saw, I'm going to be doing that over and over and over again until my platinum pops. So no one wants to watch that. So I figured I would at least show this, and I would at least, let you guys know of the circle I take, the fastest way I take, and explain why, there was, probably 3-4 hours of missing footage. It's not missing footage. It's just, it's boring to watch. So, but I really hope this was helpful. I really hope this was helpful. Sorry, words are hard sometimes. I really hope this video was helpful for you guys. I really hope you guys stick around, like, comment, and subscribe. Any games you guys want to see, by the way, I'm working on God of War right now. I got Last of Us Remake Part 1 and Assassin's Creed Rogue in the next couple slots. But if you guys want to see a different game, or if there's something that you guys really want to see, please do not be afraid to leave a comment. I am usually very quick about answering comments and replying. I would really appreciate it if you guys could do that. And thank you for watching the video, and I hope you guys enjoy everything I've done and everything that I'm going to do. And I will see you guys in the next one.